Well, good morning, everybody. Chuck here at home, our home base here in ThatPhanom. I didn't make a video yesterday about the back, the physical therapist slash chiropractor slash clinic trip to Ubon. I did video the first half. You guys watched that video yesterday, but I'm going to tell you what happened. So first off, my expectations were a little high. You know, that is probably my first mistake. And it was just a regular clinic. I could have got, I think, the same treatment here, but these were pretty well-known people in Thailand, or maybe just on social media, but didn't get any MRIs or any definite conclusion on what is going on. She probed and probed me and found exactly where the problem is, because it still hurts today. And they did a little bit, I don't know what you call it, maybe electrolysis, where they worked the muscle. And she said I need to have that done at least once a week. She said that I had most likely a herniated disc. So what happens is that when I move around too fast, she said. I need to slow down because it hasn't ever had a chance to heal from whatever initial injury that I got from the beginning. So it hasn't been able to heal, and things aren't really in the right position there. But she told me how to do some proper exercises to get stuff stretched back into place. And she said for me to try that for 2 weeks before I do anything else. But she recommends me going to the hospital to get an MRI. And I don't have time, because we're leaving here in a couple of weeks on our... I don't know that I'm disappointed. You know, we did drive all the way out there, and I was just thinking I was going to get a definite answer. But, you know, she said most likely it's like a stage 1 type thing where it can be cured with exercise, proper stretching, stuff like that, proper exercise for that condition. And some of the stuff that I'm doing is irritating it more. I need to stop doing that for a while and concentrate on just stretching and doing what's properly needed to repair that disc. So, and you know, and there's a lot of translating going on between her and Paige, and I don't quite understand exactly what they were talking about. But she dug in there with her, and she was trying to get it like stretched apart, and she was putting a lot of pressure, and man, it really irritated it, and it hurts. It was hurting pretty bad yesterday, especially on the drive home. I was like, I'm not making a video today. I can't do this. And not only that, but I didn't have my microphone. I'm tired. I'm like annoyed with the comments that I get about the quality of the sound in the truck. The microphone is actually really good on the GoPro. I have plenty of expensive microphones. I have all kinds of stuff. Yeah, maybe I don't feel like exactly trying to set up the car in a perfect sound-proof atmosphere. It's just kind of like everyday life videos. I do them every day, so sometimes it's, hell, I can't even hear it in the car. I don't know what happened to people where everything has got to be so like perfect, you know? Oh my God, I can't watch this because the sound quality is just horrific. I'm gonna go outside, or I'm gonna watch somebody else, or I'm gonna unsubscribe, you know? It's like, sometimes it's noisy. I can't hear anything in the car. For me, it just goes, whoa, 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 whoa. And when I'm driving, the damn microphone picks it up, so I'm tired of that. Sometimes I have something to say, but sometimes I have another camera that has a microphone attached to it, and you know, it's electronic. Sometimes, you know, you got something you want to say and you go back to the editing table and the microphone didn't pick it up and you don't hear anything, because it was whenever you started the camera initially, it didn't sync up to the device, and it becomes annoying. This camera here, this 10 doesn't really do that, but the one I've been using with the microphone is a 9. Anyway, it's just random stuff that I do, but I'm just this is everyday life outside. The birds are chirping, the fans blowing, the traffic is loud. It's life. It's not something. Now, if I only made videos talking about Thailand in like a studio, I would have everything perfectly set up. I would be just sitting here talking into a microphone. I would have maybe a backdrop, green screen, maybe some beautiful lighting, all this, you got to feel good to watch my video stuff, Enough about that. I'm not that annoyed. I'm just very sarcastic. But, I don't know, I don't want to make excuses on why I'm fat, but the lady said, yeah, you need to lose some weight. I was like, I know. I said, but I can't exercise. She goes, well, stop eating so much. I'm like, you know what? Really, I don't eat that much. The problem is I eat late sometimes, and we travel a lot. But here, when I get home, I don't eat after 6 o'clock most of the time, unless we have people pop in. All the time we have people pop in and say, hey, let me buy you beer. Let me buy you some food. Let me chit-chat with you for a while, and I don't want to be rude. Free beer is awesome, But, hey, whatever. I definitely know I need to work on myself a little bit more. But it's a matter of time, I got to spend some time with myself. And it's raining. I got a whole bunch of excuses. Let me get my list out. Every time I get on my bike, it starts to pour down raining. Anyway, that's what's been happening. There's a couple of other things that went on that I put on the members-only site. If you guys are members, and you probably got the whole other story of what's going on. The backstory I can't really put on the internet. So that's what's going on right now. I actually feel pretty good right now. I'm going to go eat some breakfast. I've been taking some, like a muscle relaxer, ibuprofen, stuff like that. But I got to go see Jack. She told me I need to get this medicine. It's a medicine to help with nerve endings. I don't know the name. I'll give it to you here a little bit later in the video. But my father-in-law takes it because his back is hurting. And she gave me one last night, and I actually woke up feeling pretty good. So I don't know if it's coincidence or not. I'm not a big fan on taking any kind of medications. But ibuprofen works for me. And I have a little bit of hypertension. So I've been on blood pressure medication for 30-something years. So anyway, yeah, good morning. Well, I'm just gonna go get some soup for breakfast this morning, another cup of coffee. Sometimes I am a little short, I think, on the comments. I think a lot too is certain types of people are sensitive about replies. Like they don't want you really, they can criticize you, but you can't reply back because they feel like, oh, you're just so sensitive. I'm like, no, actually, I'm just replying to your comment. Relax. But I'm gonna go walk and get some soup. Or if you want to order it for me, I'll go over there. Good morning. My back is tight. Very tight.
It's aching.
Well, I don't know what the electrical impulses that she did. When I got up off the table, it felt like there was still something on my back, like a weight, I guess because it's pulling that muscle.
Yeah, it's pull muscle. It's for like that.
I've never experienced that.
It's for like a when you have not very deep, so you don't have to use the old style. So the machine do that.
Well, I know you were watching and it didn't look like she was pushing hard.
No, she just about that much. I'm like, is it? And you like.
But I have like a nerve or something there, and it was really like it was hurting.
It's
so she found
a nerve between the joints. It split it up. So she kind of pushed the bone back. So they have a gap and the nerve can go.
Well, that hurt, and it still hurts.
But it's really like tiny push,
Well, thank God she didn't push it hard on. I've probably been handicapped,
I really easy like that.
I'm pretty good with pain. I've been having backaches for 5 years, but I guess when you get that exact nerve and you just touch it, like, wow, that's really exciting pain there.
And that
these are the pills that I'm supposed to be taking here. I'll have to go to Jack and get you the name of it, but it's just a pill to help with nerve endings.
Yeah, the ending, whatever. It's a name. It's not. And it's a tape.
Do I need to take this or the other ibuprofen?
I think take either one you want, you know. It's like an alley.
I'll leave it there. I took that last night and I actually felt pretty good, so.
That's an alley.
Yeah.
This one is ibuprofen.
Anyway, I made a video the other day talking about my spatula. And that, yeah, it was pretty funny. I actually thought it was funny too, but.
You can ask my friend, she's like, what is that?
Yeah.
It's for the egg. He said,
So I have a lot of professional chefs in the comment section. I'm sure actually I probably do. You know, it's funny. I've met a lot of professional people that have come to talk to me and watch the channel. I think, why are you watching my channel? I mean, I've met a couple of robotic engineers. I met a rocket scientist. I don't know if you guys remember the American couple that we interviewed. He was a rocket scientist. I'm like, damn, what are you guys watching me for? But, you know, I know how to flip an egg. I guess I didn't mention the fact that Thai eggs are different. Like, things are different, believe it or not, over here. Like the shell, like they leave their eggs outside. I think a lot of countries do that. We put ours in the refrigerator. They come in the refrigerator. I lived pretty much with eggs too. We didn't always put our eggs in the refrigerator when we had chickens, but the shells are really hard, but the yolks are crazy soft. Like you can't just, if you try to flip it easy, the damn yolk breaks. So I got used to just eating the eggs with the broken yolk. I don't really care. But I saw this thing on the internet, so let me try that. Maybe I can get the egg to flip over using that and I won't break the yolk. And somebody said, well, actually a couple of people, you need to put olive oil on that. And I didn't spray it on the actual spatula. Like, you need to put that on, and you need to not use the pan because I know you're not supposed to eat that shit if it's peeling off. But I was like, yeah, I put like organic spray olive oil. Why can't you just watch 2 seconds of the video without leaving a damn comment? Of course I put, sometimes people, they want to leave comments, but they don't really watch the video. And if I reply back to them, like they get really, like in a sarcastic way, I get sometimes because it's, I don't know, I think it's funny. And they get really crazy, stupid, offended. But whatever, dude, it's your problem. I don't know why you even had to make a comment about that. It's because I had it in the video. I actually said it in the video. So I know I always seem to talk about my commenter, but it's my entertainment. Like the video are easy to make, editing is for me is easy, and the comments are like entertaining to me, and I want to share them sometimes. But like a lot of people, like, I don't know why you let the comments get to you, Chuck. I'm like, what the hell? Get to me? Like, what do you mean? Like, I'm gonna stop making YouTube videos because there's words on the screen that say stupid things? Like there's, you know, it's these people are like schoolgirls, like preteen. The comments are like crazy, like a grown-ass man gonna say that to another man? I'm like, what? This must not be a man. It's gotta be like a 10-year-old girl. Like, well, who says that? And it's entertaining to me sometimes, and I want to talk about it, but it doesn't bother 95%, but the other 3% or 2%, they, oh my God, Chuck, I can't believe you just let these people get to you. Just ignore them. I'm like, well, sometimes it's my entertainment too. I'm sorry you guys got to be involved in my everyday life videos. You know, I don't know what to say. Let's go get some food. Get a new speaker. All right. Got to call Mom here and check on her pretty soon. Make sure she gets in contact with the taxi driver. Rainy season. I want to get on my bicycle and just go for like 2 days, you know. But I'll have to gear up with a rain suit. And I don't really like, it's not really safe to drive in the rain. So we'll just have to wait.
ปกติมันเด้อจักกินยังไงคือการกินยาแล้วคือว่าโอ้กินยังก็บ่กินอีกแล้ว
She's got a little bit of a cold and has to go to the doctor. She goes, I don't have COVID. I don't think we really care about that anyway. It's pretty much the same as a cold now. I don't know why. Worried about it. I'm searching for flights to go back to America sometime in the early part of next year. I wanted, actually there's two reasons. Well, three reasons why I want to go back. First reason is I want to go visit my kids. Second reason is Samantha's coming with us, and she is having some kind of odd banking issues, and we're going to go help Samantha resolve those problems with her bank or get her a new bank and square that away for her. And third, my mom was going to go see her mom, who just turned 97 years old. So I'm looking at airline tickets, and they're expensive. Like, doesn't matter what date I plug in. It's weird, and it's weird now. And maybe it's been a while since, I don't think so. Usually the overseas stuff, I do all of the bookings and hotel stuff whenever we leave Thailand. And from what I remember, you just get a round trip price. You just pick the date, well, you pick the time and the flight that you want, but usually they give you the price for the round trip. But now it seems like they give you the price to go, and then they give you the price to come back. Like it's two one-way tickets, even though you put round trip, or it still has an option for round trip. But I know it's after the, you know, the catastrophic world event that just happened, that things have gone up because, yeah, well, we all know the reason why it happens. So usually like in America, you can get it a lot cheaper if you're flying from America to Thailand. It's about $800, $600 to $800 round trip. But from here, if you're trying to book a flight from Thailand, I don't know if it's because of taxes or all that stuff that they charge you in Thailand from leaving Thailand. I'm not really sure, but it's more expensive. It's like almost every one I've looked at, the cheapest one I could find, and I don't really want to fly 44 hours to go to America. The cheapest one round trip was like $2,700 for two people. Wait, no, I have to think for a minute. No, it was for one person. Shit. It was for two people one way, and then on the way back, it was like 25,000 baht or something like that. So anyway, round trip per person still like $1,500, between $1,200 and $1,500 round trip per person. So like that's crazy. So now we gotta again, and we're just spending $2,400 to go to Europe, and then now it's like $3,000 to go to the U.S. Last year we went, it was $2,400, and that was high. Normally we're spoiled, you know, we're used to flying for $600-800 round trip. So I guess those days are over for a while. But anyway, I'm not 100% sure Mom wants to make the trip. We're still going back and forth if she wants to do that or not. But I'm looking, I've got plenty of time, and I put in flexible dates too, and searched quite a bit of almost all of the websites. And I want to fly EVA, so I went on EVA's website, and EVA is actually cheaper than some of the other airline sites. But I either want to fly ANA or I want to fly EVA. I don't want to fly United. United has a couple of really good deals, but I'd rather not go. So I'm looking up flights to go back to the U.S. And they're still like $1,500 each. Between $1,200 and $1,500 each. At flexible dates, I still can't find anything cheaper than that, so still looking.
I saw it's on orbit, but you have to stop.
Well, I didn't want to fly like 40 hours, but I mean, if the stops are entertaining, I guess it would be okay.
It stopped in Chicago.
In Chicago.
Yeah, on the way it's one, on the way back is two.
I don't really like O'Hare Airport, but I mean,
It's
what are you going to do? You can't go outside, you probably get mugged.
No, it's just a short stop.
Just kidding.
It's a short one. Yeah, I think it's 1,200 a piece, 11 something.
Oh, what airline? As long as it's not United.
It's United and ANA.
If it's ANA, it's okay.
It's mixed, and so I think it's like that. ANA and United together.
The problem with United is I feel like the people that work there are on probation. Like they don't want you on the plane. Like they hate everything about you on that plane, and they're having to do something for you. I'm spoiled, I guess, with Asian airlines. Yeah.
Still allowed.
This is it's broken. It's probably an easy fix. That's my father-in-law's ingenuity right there, or one of his guys did that. I'm not sure. It's leaking water too. I try not to do too many repairs in here because this is my father-in-law's shop. He had a roof leak and he had it repaired only because it was pouring water all over his engines and stuff. I'm gonna buy a new toilet, actually 2 new toilets, actually grown-up sized toilets, because we have these little tiny ones throughout the house. I asked Mafia if she wanted one. She says, "Oh no, hers are perfect size." So we're gonna go down the street and see if we can get some locally so they can come install them. I know, exciting. Toilet purchasing. Tonight, though, I'm going to take them to the restaurant that I took the 2 Pookies the other night, called Krua Country. Krua Country. Krua is kitchen. Thai word of the day, kitchen. Actually, you can use this a few different ways. Krua. Ben Krua is a cook. Ben means like you are that person, like Ben Tahan. Ben Tahan means that you are a soldier. Ben Kru is you are a teacher. Ben Krua is you are a cook. So kitchen is Hong Krua. Hong Krua. How do you say kitchen? I got my tone wrong. How do you say kitchen? Hong Krua.
Kitchen? Hong Krua.
Hong Krua. Hong Krua is kitchen. Hong is a room. Hong Nam is bathroom. Hong Krua is kitchen. Word of the day is Krua. Hong Krua. Kitchen. Alright, this is a really big store here on our bypass. I'm not really sure if they sell commercial or not. I think they do. Let's go in here and look around. You can ask her. Yeah, they don't have anybody here that can install it, so that's a problem. Maybe. Who?
Find a guy that worked for us
Yeah.
and buy it.
I mean, we can buy it if we knew who put it in, right?
Yeah, but Mom said we're not allowed. The one that put it on for them.
That's weird they don't know somebody. You would think that if somebody probably does know somebody here. Not the girl. All right, we're at a different place. I see toilets here. See if they can install toilets. Just ask. Okay, they say they have somebody that can install it. She's trying to sell us this one. It's cheap.
Huh?
But is it the same size as that? That one looks big.
That one looks bigger.
Can I try out your toilet?
You can open and big. But do it.
All right, I'm gonna get 2 of these if they got them. Look, a wax ring. When I first got here, I was desperately trying to find a wax ring, and nobody even knew what a wax ring is. But all of a sudden, they're everywhere. We had a toilet that just came on. It didn't come unbolted because they don't bolt it. They just put like mortar down and set the toilet on top of it. So I was like, I want to anchor this down. I was looking for a wax. Anyway, I couldn't find a wax ring. Somebody said, we don't have them here because they'll melt. I'm like, all right, well, that makes sense. But now they're everywhere, so I think that he just made that shit up. I want 2 of those. Look, they're not really that bad. They're $100 each. That's weird. I would like to put that in the front of the house and get rid of that stupid looking, hard to clean stuff here. The only problem with this is the seat is cheap. It's like a cheap plastic, but you can get new. I can get a new seat, a better one, you know. But it's not a bad price. Okay, looks like they're gonna do it. Gonna get it done. Oh shit, I'm just dying.
0969427184ส่งตรงไหนต้องเจไม่เอาวางมันไม่ค่อยเห็นจะชอบ
Okay, not too bad. They said if my mother-in-law wants that, they'll have it done next week. They just got to come back with the dimensions. She said that they wouldn't be able to do this until the 12th, which is 4 days from now. So I'll buy 2 right now if you can find somebody to install them. I feel like I have, like, you know, stomach problems. I said, okay. And I found somebody. Kitty, kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. All right, let's go home. Wait for our chariots. Okay. This stuff here is hard to clean. And it's not that, I mean, it's about the same as that other stuff, you know? I want to change it. What do you think? Go down. I don't know. I'm going to show Mobby that. I took a picture of it. Nhìn sủi. Mai lương. Okay, làm ăn. Sủi. Trong phòng sạch. She don't want to decide. You got to ask my father-in-law. I know what he's going to say. Paul's going to say, no, my lie. All right, well, my chariots have arrived, and the guys are in here taking them out. Well, they like to grout the toilets in instead of using the wax ring and anchoring it down, so whatever. I can't use the toilet till tomorrow. The
And shower downstairs too.
Oh, really? You can't even shower in here?
No, he don't want us to get wet.
That's bullshit, really?
Yeah, I don't
Well, we have a curtain, it doesn't get wet.
It's still though.
No, it don't. Use the curtain. Yeah, you can still use the curtain. It doesn't get water there on the floor. Yeah,
Put the towel over.
that's fine. I'm not going to take a shower downstairs.
Isn't it the shorter?
Huh?
Kitchen doesn't go down.
Well, I can adjust it. I thought you were saying the toilet's shorter.
No, the kitchen.
No. It's actually taller. The toilet's taller.
I know.
Not Tyler, but taller. Well, looks good. What do you think? I'll have to try it out tomorrow. Okay, I bought a bidet a while back, but it wouldn't work on this toilet because it was too small. But it'll work perfectly on this one. Paige goes, why do you have, I had a bunch of toilet seats under there because I was trying to find one to make it work
I thought you only had one.
for the old stuff, and I hid them below there and she just found them.
Yeah, probably buy toilet seat.
Well, that's the way it is in Thailand. You can't, you just got to trial and error, you know? All right, finish hooking up the water tomorrow. I need to put a valve on that, but do it tomorrow.
You don't need that?
ตัวนี้เนี่ย
My father-in-law just bought 4 kilo for
6 กิโล
100 baht. ดีมาก
ถูกมากนี้นะ
Yeah, these are mango
from
steam.
from south of Thailand
South Thailand.
South Thailand
เอาการเทศเขามาดูส่วนท่านเขามาดูกาละแม่
ดูกันแล้วแม่
สวัสดีครับ มาอีกแล้วครับ มาอีกแล้ว All right, guys, gonna end the video. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
บายจะเป็น
โอเคครับขอบคุณนะครับแซดอีลีเดอร์โอเคโชคดีครับ